Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Healings by Francis. I am Francis Gonzalez Griffin, and this is your weekly card pull for March 11th through the 17th. I am recording this on the 12th. I did not get a chance to do the reading yesterday, but I'm doing it now. So this will be good for until Sunday of this week. And I just wanted to point out something. I was so excited. I got a few new crystals, and I got them totally for Easter. Now, this is an Angelite, just crystal that I got many years ago, but it's shaped like an egg, so it's totally going for like the Easter spring theme. But look at this. It's a fluorite bunny. I got this from Remnants of Magic, where I get I think like 90% of my crystals. It's a fluorite bunny, and it's got, I don't know if you can see, it's got purple and blue in there, but look at this bunny. All of the other bunnies were like half the width of this bunny, and I bought this bunny because it's my favorite chubby little bunny I saw, and I found this one too that was like a little chubby version too, so I got them both. This is black onyx, and this is actually new too. Everything you see on these three things are all new crystals that I got, all from Remnants of Magic, so shout out to them. But the thing that I loved about this is, I don't know if you guys have watched Peter Rabbit, like the movies they did, and the cousin bunny is like the chubby bunny in comparison to the other ones, and that's always my favorite bunny. Just like Theodore from the Chipmunks was always my favorite chipmunk. They're just adorable. So I just wanted to show those real quick. And I'm going to leave these probably for the rest of the month up, because I think Easter's at the end of the month, correct? So it'll go. But getting into the energy of this week. The energy of this week, I feel like it is, it's almost like a polarity kind of week where there's so much you want to get done. Your energy is not 100% there, though. I'm feeling like that's how I feel. Like I'm tired. I haven't been able to get very good sleep, but yet I have a lot to do. And the thing is from where I live on the East Coast, we're actually having like a 60s and 70s week. It's going to go back to the cold next week. So I feel like even though I'm tired and I feel sluggish, I'm go, go, go this week with lots of energy because the weather's there for me, and I love the sun, and I'm like a sunflower baby kind of thing. So I hope wherever you are, you're having good weather. Maybe you're having a little warm week before it gets back to the cold. And if you live in a warm climate where you're at watching at this right now, and it's warm climate all the time, you are so lucky. I'm coming to visit you. I'm just kidding. Okay, so let's get started. I'm using 3 decks. It's the Animal Apothecary Guidebook by Cara Elizabeth. The next deck is Native Spirit Oracle cards by Denise Linn. And the last one is the Divine Masters Oracle by Kyle Gray. So let's start out with these cards. This is the Animal Apothecary. And this is like a new word deck. And this is for the collective energy of March 11th through the 17th. Ooh. And the first card is Nourish the Shadow. I love that. That's like a Black Panther drinking out of water, and water's being poured into a bowl for him. So Nourish the Shadow. When this card comes out, and that's number 33, which is a master number, which always, if it's a master number, always comes as a more important message out of all the cards that come out. Nourish the Shadow. That speaks to your own shadow, your own dark side, your own, and I love how like there's a kind of like a full moon here, which with the full moon here, and you see these little moons up here, the full moon here, the full moon is indicative of always letting go, letting things go. And the Nourish the Shadow part to me is speaking as there's things in your life right now that you don't want to face. Maybe you haven't wanted to face for a very long time, but you might be getting little inklings of it coming up, like little triggers coming up, and it is a sign from the universe that it's time for you to face that shadow and finally let it go. It's almost like you nourish the shadow, so it's no longer a part of you anymore. It's nourishing the shadow as in putting energy into that shadow, putting your time into that shadow, facing that shadow, and almost like doing the work of facing what you've been putting off from doing. It's time to face it, and it gives you the ability to finally let it go, so it's no longer a part of you. And you know what's funny is this is with this card coming up, it's only Tuesday of this week, and I have had kind of like a trigger thing from my past come up. So you might be seeing the same thing too. Like a trigger from your past that maybe you didn't think that was there, or it was something you haven't thought of in a long time ago. But it is a time when that's the case that you can actually face it. You're at the point in time where you could face it, heal from it, move on, is what I'm being told. The next card is Unknown Gift. And I love that. Look at the sparrow, and it's got like a little rainbow coming out and all the stars. Unknown Gift. To me, that is, so the bird is chirping, and that's number 41. The bird is chirping, and the stars are all there. It's an unknown gift. Something is coming towards you this week, and it's almost like, I feel like it's going to have to do with the shadow, and it's almost going to be one of those things that you're going to realize, if it hadn't been for this, I wouldn't be able to have this come towards me, to enjoy this gift that's coming towards me. So it's going to be different for everybody because it is a collective reading, but there's a gift, whether it's in form of abundance, or for some of you, I feel like it could be a spiritual gift. I don't know if maybe you have, doing shadow work is the best way to have your gifts, your abilities come out. It's almost like a reward. So I had to work back in, I will say it's been over a decade at this point, but when I got on my spiritual path, I was interested in all of that, like all of the spiritual things and all of like doing cards and clairvoyance and all of that. And the thing is, for me, is that it wasn't until that I did this work where these gifts became more prominent and came more to the foreground, is what I'm saying. But for some of you, it will be spiritual gifts. But for others, I'm feeling like it's a gift of some kind of abundance, or almost like an aha, or like something good is coming your way, is what I'm being told. Since this is a collective read, it's going to be different for everybody. But I do feel like you're going to be surprised by it. It's not something that you thought. And the next card, you're about to shine. Number, I don't know if you can see that, 26. I'm trying to get the camera to focus. There you go, number 26. And that is an armadillo. How funny is that? An armadillo with a candle. So with all three of these cards coming out at this point, nourishing the shadow, facing that, it is going to bring forward an unknown gift. And with that, it's going to be a surprise, I'm being told, and it's going to be something that's going to make you very happy. You're going to feel fulfilled, and you're about to shine. And for some of you, I feel like on the spiritual path, the unknown gift part is going to be able to make your light go so much brighter and bigger. And I almost feel like whatever this unknown gift and this nourishing of the shadow, it's also going to have you just shine more. Like, I feel like people are going to notice you, notice a difference, and they won't be able to put their finger on it, but they're going to notice a difference. You're going to know what the difference is, but it's going to be that palpable to other people, like this light that's going to be around you, that you're going to be able, that you will literally like look glowy and shiny to them. And they might not know why, but it is. Oops, I hit the camera. I'm going to pull one more card of these because these are kind of slim, so I can actually fit 4 across. So I'll do 4 of these. And I don't know, I'm going to shuffle again because 2 came out and I don't know which one it is. So I'm going to shuffle again because I want to make sure that last card is the one that was supposed to be. 2 came out, 1 turned on upright, and 1 didn't. Look at that. I love this card. See, this is why you're going to shine. Doing whatever it is, this nourishing that shadow is going to be able to, the reason you're going to shine is because after you're done, you're going to feel so almost like good about yourself, so happy, so joy that you're going to have that self-worth, self-love, self-value, and self-respect is going to be what is literally all in your aura, is what I'm being told. And that's the thing. When you have self-worth, self-love, self-value, and self-respect, and you have all that within you, you do shine to other people. You shine because it's almost like you're magnetic, like your eyes are taking over to somebody when they walk in the room, and you just feel like this aura of self-confidence, self-worth, self-love. And that's what I feel like it all is. With all of these cards in front of me now, the message that I'm getting, the very clear message, is facing, nourishing that shadow, those parts that you don't like about yourself, and finally loving those parts is what's going to give you that ability to shine and have all this self-worth, love, and value and respect. And that unknown gift is what I'm being told is the reward for doing the work. Now, let me pull from this Native Spirit deck. So whatever it is that might be triggering you this week or upsetting you, and it has to be like, this is going to be like a rerun is what I'm being told. It's something that's come up before and you maybe didn't deal with it before. This is the time where you're going to deal with it and you're going to be able to clear it, and you're going to be in this place when it's all done, all shiny. Let me see the first card that came out, Spirit of Air. See, the Spirit of Air. I'm hearing out with the old and in with the new. Just like the wind blows, this is how this is all coming in for you. And with the Spirit of Air, and I love all those blues. It's almost like Spirit of Water with all that blues, but it's air. I'm feeling like you are going to feel like so much lighter, so much airier, so much like not bogged down. Like this is a week where if you do this little bit right here, and for some of you it might be a little bit more than a little bit, but you are going to be in this place when it's all said and done. And light as air. Who doesn't want to be light as air? Nothing holding you down is what I'm being told. And then one more card. Oh, I'm just going to... No, I'm not going to take that one because it didn't come all the way out. Oop. And let's see what card is on the bottom of here. Circle of Life. And that... Okay, so the Circle of Life. This is how... With all of these cards now being out here, with the Circle of Life, it's almost like it is, you've been here and it's time to go back around. It's a Circle of Life, and you went through the hard things in your past, because that is the Circle of Life. But you have had the ability to not just go deal with the things that were hard in the past, but to come back around is what I'm being told. And to find the lessons, to find the reasons. I feel like this is what this Nourish the Shadow is. Nourishing that shadow is you're come to the point of where you realize why this had to happen for this. These are the lessons. It's almost like I'm being told you finally see the silver lining on something that was part of your past, or it was like a dark time in your life, but you've kept it in the shadow and maybe not dealt with it. But I'm being told it'll be the full circle of life. It just like this will be gone, you were going to be this shiny self-worth, self-love, self-value, self-respect. Like all of that's going to be a part of you. You're going to finally find why, and you're going to be able to be like, okay, but that's not me anymore, is what I'm being told. And one last card. Well, that one flew out. I don't know if I'm going to say this right, but Ma'at. Weigh divine intervention. Weigh up your options. Choose the highest good. That's what I'm being told. See, this is what it is. You're going to have the letting go of this, nourishing that, healing from it, and letting it go. You're going to have, it's literally a divine intervention, because this unknown gift wants to come towards you, and you weigh your options and you choose your highest good. You're going to have the ability after this circle of life. It's almost, the circle of life almost reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune, right? In tarot, It's almost like something coming towards you and a start of a new cycle is what I'm being told. So I'm really excited for you this week. Don't push down whatever's coming up. Deal with it, heal from it, because look at the beauty that's going to be in front of you. So I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. And remember, this is the Pisces season, and that's what Pisces is all about.